was just gonna. Wait, how do you say her last name? How do you say her last name? Salt cook? Shh. You think you're so fucking funny. I know it's monkey ass. Can I just say shh? Oh shit, you back to your slave home. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Monkey's got a good. Oh, it calls it?
Alright, right now I need everybody to put your Chromebooks and your phones away.
I don't want to do mine. Gary, look at Look.
This is create your own character.
Oh my god.
Why she got a big ass forehead?
Why did she do this? I mean, I said did this. I'm so uncomfortable. Shut up, man. Why did she do this?
Animaker.
I know she did not. That's what she sent me. I was wondering what that was.
Oh, she sent in the group chat, didn't she?
Yes.
Oh.
I thought it was like a cartoon, like a show. Like, what?
I'm not watching that shit. I didn't even click on it.
I don't think I did either.
Oh, when she was practicing her speech, I forgot. Did she have that? I should have her.
Oh my god.
Go, girlie.
Her little boy toy is in here to watch her.
Hello and good morning. I'd like to start by telling you the story of Doreen Kane. Doreen Kane went to the University of Patterson-William University, and got her psychology degree. She eventually would go to work at the DCPP, the Department of Child Protection and Placement in New Jersey. She was known by her coworkers for being very compassionate and kind when dealing with tough cases. On Monday, August 27, 2018, after receiving text messages, she shot herself in the head and her heart. She was 57 years old. As the population skyrockets, the need for child care workers goes up with it. There need to be people to take care of these neglected, mistreated, and abused children so that they can have the lives that they deserve. These CPS workers and social workers deserve more resources to do their jobs safely and efficiently because they are overworked, they have a higher chance of suicide, and they are constantly exposed to traumatic experiences. CPS workers are given caseloads with specific instructions for each case. But with mounting cases, it's kind of hard to follow each instruction. In an investigative piece done by Michael Roberts, he talks about each thing that is required of them when they're doing their cases. They have to not only get interviews with the children, their families, their relatives, and their medical providers, but they also have to get documented evidence, such as medical reports, court filings, and police reports, to even start the case. This amount of work a normal person could do, but CPS workers are expected to do it for each case, and they're doing about 40 cases a week. CPS workers are under extreme pressure to handle each case with the utmost care and dedication.
And labor's cheap. That's made it unethical. Now let's consider the lifespan of $10 jeans. The jeans won't last more than 10 wears. Many people can find old clothes, but secondhand stores won't take the items because they aren't built to last. That's how your clothes end up in countries like Ghana. So, just a little reference thing. In Ghana, the people there's a huge secondhand market. So these huge bundles of clothing are sent from the UK and the United States, and shocker, the United States is the biggest culprit of waste. And they refer to the clothes that we send there as dead white man's clothes. And it doesn't necessarily refer to dead white men specifically, but it's because the UK and America have a higher percentage of white people. Okay, so, Mr. Klein, can you play the video, please?
McDonald's in a country of 20 million people. That's fashion designer and activist Samuel Ting, who knows every inch of this 7-acre
Fuck am I
maze
looking
with its
at?
more than
I
5,000
mean, like, her.
stores.
Before they have like good quality clothing, but now there's a lot of trash and a lot of like very low quality clothing.
He upcycles garments from Kantamanto, but says increasingly these synthetic
I can't believe I said that.
cannot be salvaged, let alone resold.
Our fashion module is built around like, building cheap clothing.
And the US is the biggest culprit, exporting more second-hand clothing than any other country on earth.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, so 85% of textiles end up in landfills or contributing to the pollution or drying up of resources. Ooh, of water resources. One source of pollution is the production process.
I'm sorry. Why did it look big today?
Okay, so the fashion industry is the second largest consumer of water in the world. Before the clothes are turned into, textiles are turned into clothing, water-intensive plants like cotton require large amounts of water to grow. According to the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, over 20 trillion gallons of water are used for clothing manufacture. That is a huge amount of water considering about 2.7 billion people are currently experiencing water scarcity. In addition to the amount of water used for production, the dyeing process is the second largest water polluter. The water used in the dyeing process is then disposed of in natural bodies of water, like this one here. This is the Aral Sea Basin. It's near Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. But these bodies of water are people use to drink, bathe, and irrigate crops. For example, in India, there is a Hindu observance where they bathe in the river Ganges, but they can't really bathe there anymore. Well, they're not supposed to. They still do it because the water is filled with pollution from textile waste and just waste in general. And they have flesh-eating turtles now. Yeah, whole thing. Anyways, so every year dyeing clothes uses more than 1.3 million gallons of water. Furthermore, when you wash your clothes, tons of little microfibers and plastic that is in your clothes, because a lot of our clothes are made with synthetic fabrics, and the microfibers from that are released into wildlife that animals will eventually eat. Now, me personally, I believe that complaining without change is pointless. So here are some solutions I can make. Obviously, governments have.
Never mind. Sit here. Ew. Ew. So, today we are Yeah, go. You got. Shh.
The Innocence Project was founded in 1922 by Peter J. Neufeld, which is on the far left, and Barry C. Scheck, which is right here on the right. It was founded to help men and women who are convicted of crime that they did not commit. And the Innocence Project is guided by science and it's severely grounded in anti-racism, which the first incarcerated person that they helped to get released out of jail was within the first year that they opened up the organization. And right here is a little video that will give you a brief understanding of people that were incarcerated, hopefully, how they felt.
Oh, you still have that letter? Can I see it? This is it. You still have this? Is like, wow, this is, wow. Mr. Sheck, I'm confident that whenever the DNA test is done, it will show my innocence and this miscarriage of justice.
You're the best of the best when it comes to DNA evidence. This is pretty much known throughout the country, and I desperately
Need your help.
Greetings, I'm James Hogg Jr. I'm writing you this letter in sincere hope that you could be able to help me and my brother, Jonathan Barr, regain our freedom.
My name is Jonathan Barr, and I was wrongfully convicted of a murder and a rape of my friend Katrina Matthews, and I spent almost 20 years in prison for that crime.
I spent 15 years inside of prison.
I spent 11 years and 3 months in prison.
20 years, 9 months, 5 days in prison for a crime I didn't commit.
The system failed us. You know, tremendously, it failed us.
So this graph, it shows the major causes of crimes that people get wrongfully convicted for, and the highest on here is eyewitness misidentification, leading on to improper forensic science, which is due to human errors. Also, the percentage of people that are wrongfully convicted, they mainly get charged based off of child sex abuse, leading on slightly to child sex abuse here, which is self-defense, people that are working in care or either with children. This guy right here, his name is Ronaldo Cruz, and he got charged with rape, murder, kidnapping, and home invasion of a female girl named Janine Macario. And he served 10 years in prison for a crime that he didn't commit, and on the day of the crime, he was actually on a vacation in Florida the day it happened. Also, a 20-year-old gang member fabricated a story to try and collect a $10,000 reward, which they only falsely accused him just because of the blueprint that was found at the case. And DNA testing was reliable in the late 1980s, but it wasn't as advanced as it is now. Also, we're going to talk about eyewitness errors, which a victim or eyewitness of a crime mainly gets mistakenly identified by pressure when people are getting interrogated, which can be caused from generalized anxiety or even social manipulation. And also, 75% of DNA-related exoneration cases are forgets. And things that also can affect an eyewitness are errors like exposure time, delay, attention, and weapons that they might have faced within a crime that could cause long-term trauma. And that's it.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah.
Sorry, these
Okay,
guys, they're
you don't gotta be
representing,
extra.
They did not clap.
Ass.